Hello everyone, and in today's video, we're going to be doing NAOFUMI versing the bird. So this is after I've recorded the video. So on our first run, I try and use Raphtalia, blue team, try and do it that way. And I got to floor 3, which you will see. I will show you the fail. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but I'll show you the ending of each phase, or floor, whatever you want to call it. But then I use a different team with Freya and Trey and Melly and Magelda, and it was an absolute breeze. I still don't recommend using NAOFUMI after just doing. He can do damage. Don't get me wrong. He can do decent damage, but on floor 3, he just becomes a hindrance. Like towards the end of floor 3, he just becomes a hindrance. It's not worth it. But anyway, sit back and enjoy the video. Bye bye. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use a Raphtalia card to get rid of it. Get rid of this card, you know. Do this, 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 and we'll try a level 1 with Melly, see if we can get Melly's level 1 to do some damage. So you've got to do about 10% to kill. Yeah, so as everyone's damage is now much higher. Yeah, that's damage cap. Okay, that's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. There's damage cap. Raphtalia is still taking damage. It's not too bad, I guess. Okay, let's heal up, do this, and then do this. I don't really want to have to waste the Power Strike, Magelda's ult. Of course, Millie hits Cap. Cap again, and then Millie's ult should kill. I should have really used Raphtalia's ult, to be fair. There you go, there's the kill. There we go, what's this one? It takes 40% less damage. Okay, I'm fine with that. So I'm just gonna do this. I don't really have any other choice. The damage cap. Horrible damage. Damage cap. That's not too bad. Bear in mind that's an AoE and he's not got a stance up. Not talking about a stance, there's the stance I wanted. Melly's taking no damage. Okay, I want to use a melee card because I want Melly to heal. I know I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Okay, no one really takes too much. Ooh, okay, Magelda and Melly. So Magelda's fine because Magelda won't take too much damage next time. Let's stance up for the extra damage. This should kill. This increased the stats by a lot. Yeah, there we go. Now the single target card, decent damage with no crits, should heal a decent amount. There you go, 105k, goddamn, that's a lot. It's floor 2 done. There we go. This would be like attack seal, be like buff seal. Attack seal, yeah. Let's see if this team can do it. Ugh. I don't really want to taunt with NAOFUMI because he doesn't take any damage. I'll waste that card and I'll waste this as well. The cards I mainly want are melee single target, melee AoE, and Freya cleave card. His damage isn't too high. Melee's damage is as good as usual. Oh, a lot of Freya cards, that's good. Might go for a golden one for hand space. Yeah, Freya should be fine tanking for a little bit. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna cleanse up. Do this and then this. So now we get Freya's ult. This is the issue with NAOFUMI. He's just too good at being a tank. He just doesn't take damage. He has a res as well. He's taking damage now, which isn't too bad. With Raphtalia, he was taking no damage. He's just patience, 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 patience. And he just wasn't getting any stacks because of it. Okay, so this will kill. So I'll just do this, and then we'll go for Melee's ult. Thank you, Freya. I'm gonna taunt up here. I'm gonna use this. This. I know, so this will boost their stats a little bit. Melee's ult, decent damage. Freya does a lot of damage with NAOFUMI, goddamn. So they are boosting each other's stats, so that does help. Okay, Miguel's card should kill. I do want Miguel. How much okay just Miguel does it? Okay, Miguel hasn't actually got too much ult gauge, so I'm gonna do this. I really want Miguel's ult. Need to get it. So this one, I'm gonna do this, this, this. I'm gonna move just in case we somehow kill. I don't think we're killing. That's damage cap. Okay, yeah, we're not killing. That's fine. Enough, we should still hit cap. As expected, let's go. Thank you for cancelling my buffs on NAOFUMI, it doesn't really matter. As long as he just doesn't target Freya, I'm fine. Okay, you can target Freya, I don't mind you targeting Freya. Freya buffs himself pretty regularly. And now this is bleed, so that's fine. Got NAOFUMI taunt for next turn, which is what I want. We're also going to stop pushing for Melee's ult, now I think about it. There we go. Now we're on the final phase, which is probably the most irritating one. Okay, this isn't too bad. So first I'm going to do a test if... Okay, first let me do some damage with Melee, because Melee's actually going to start losing buffs. So let's try and do some damage with Melee first. So that'll then buff Melee's stats a little bit. Give himself another stack. Just under damage cap because he didn't crit the second hit. Decent damage, that would hit damage cap. If you would have double crit, that would hit damage cap. Cool, so NAOFUMI will take all the damage, which is what we want. He's not going to take any damage because it's NAOFUMI and I've completely forgot. He doesn't like taking damage. There we go, it takes a little bit now. Well, that's okay. Okay, so let's do this. I don't have the buff anymore. I hope this kills. So this will be another stack, so that'll buff everyone a little bit. Melee ults, 18k, of course. Big damage from Miguel. Come on, Freya. Come on, Freya. Come on, Freya, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ah, that's good damage, but not enough. But maybe NAOFUMI could do it. Maybe NAOFUMI's the saving grace. Got a taunt for him. I have full faith that NAOFUMI is not killing. But do this, do this, do this, and then this is like our saving grace, hopefully. So this will boost people's stats. This will then heal everyone and maybe boost some stats some more if they don't have max already. Come on, NAOFUMI, show me some damage, show me damage, show me damage. Oh! Oh, we done it! Oh my god! That's insane. Let's go, NAOFUMI. Also, I am using metal to clip stuff just in case this is a failed run. So I at least have something to prove that it was a failed run. On to the next bit. I am picking Bird this week, mainly because Sigurd's on the free banner. And because Sigurd's on the free banner, I hope I pull him so I just get his relic. That's all I really want. I just want Sigurd so I can have his relic. On to floor 2. Okay, so I need to actually keep either I keep Freya's either I keep NAOFUMI's taunt or I don't keep NAOFUMI's taunt, but then I have to get Freya's ult. I might just risk it and just do this, 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 and then this, and keep NAOFUMI's taunt. Sorry, use NAOFUMI's taunt and try and get Freya's ult. Just turn 1 damage, so I'm not expecting too much from NAOFUMI. I wish I could have got his ult off on the final phase. Or another taunt card. That's a surprise. NAOFUMI's actually pretty decent damage here, but he will heal a lot because I do have blue Ptolemy on him, just for this case. Straight back to pretty much full. Do I want to kill it here? I might just go for the kill. And I have a taunt next turn, so I can at least stall for a turn if I have to. I hope this kills. Come on, Freya. Please kill. Please kill Freya. Close, that's good, that's good. Now Melee can easily kill this off. Nice work from Melee, should heal, get another stack of Miguel's passive, which is good. Lowers my HP, lovely. Oh, okay, yep. Lots of NAOFUMI taunts and melee cards. Whatever more could you ask for? Okay, I'm then gonna merge this way. Obviously, I've got some time to play with now because I've got a few taunt cards, which is always good. Melee is always hitting cap. My voice keeps going, man. So I'm gonna heal because that's gonna give me a debuff. I think, yeah, running Raphtalia with NAOFUMI is, I think, more of a hindrance because she makes it so he just takes no damage. And it's good and all, don't get me wrong, but it's not ideal on this team, so to say. There's a res as well. I think it's just called. So this, as long as she does 10%, which she'll definitely do more, she might even take damage cap. She hit damage cap. Freya's gonna kill, that's just Freya. Once again, damage cap. Unfortunately, I do have to waste Melee's ult. But we still should be okay. I only need... Okay, so... This, and this should kill. So NAOFUMI might not hit cap here. He still hits cap, that's good. She hits cap. Melee will hit cap. And then AoE from... will kill as well, because that nearly hits cap. Oh my god, I have no weapons for Melee, but he still hits so hard. Okay, now we NAOFUMI taunt up. This should give everyone a decent amount of stats as well. Oh god, I got this passive. Perfect. Thank you, game. Man, everyone hits so hard. I like NAOFUMI's like a support. He's very good, but I don't think he's as good as like Diane or Matrona. If you don't know, I highly rate Diane on Bird, mainly because of her ability to deal a lot of damage later on, which can be super helpful. Matrona's good, but she's kind of useless, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to damage, she's not very useful. Freya should be able to clean this up. This team's easily performing much quicker than the other team. There we go, easy win. Second floor complete with Freya. Freya is definitely a god tier support, especially with Trey and Melee as well. Clip that one as well. It was actually a pretty decent run so far, only 10 minutes in. And onto the final floor. Hopefully the final floor goes as smoothly as the others have. Obviously, because I probably would have edited. So this video is going to be somewhat edited. So the first part you would have seen would have been me failing to use with Raftalia. You'll see me completing all the floors, but the third one where I just get completely railed. Okay, I do want damage reduction. So we're going to do this. The only issue is that if NAOFUMI doesn't keep pulling taunt cards, this is going to be very painful. There is quite a big significant like damage increase. I can tell because of NAOFUMI's taunt. It is increasing their, obviously all their, come on NAOFUMI taunt up. Yes, perfect, cool. This is good. So I cleanse this turn because I didn't get any crappy passes where I'm always debuffed. Oh, NAOFUMI still takes a hell of a lot of damage though. He does have a res, but I think if it gets that dire, it's not really going to be that worth. We'll do this. I want to try this. I want to see how much damage I can get to do already. Obviously this will cleanse. Let's remove the debuff and heal everyone. Obviously the reason I use NAOFUMI's taunt first is because NAOFUMI's taunt increases all their stats. Decent damage from Freya. Oh, if you would have crit the first hit, man. Okay, obviously he's going to debuff me again, which is a slight no, maybe he isn't. Maybe he isn't going to debuff me again. Oh, NAOFUMI is being absolutely destroyed. Yeah, NAOFUMI's taken, so I need to kill here. So I'm going to use this. So as we can use like quite a bit of cards, I'm just going to get rid of as many cards as humanly possible this turn. And the only way to do that is really just by getting rid of all my Miguel cards. Decent damage there. Oh, come on, Melee, I still believe in you. Yeah, he's killing. Perfect. Because my NAOFUMI is not surviving another turn. Yeah, I think NAOFUMI is more of a liability at this point. If you don't pull a taunt, he just becomes a liability. I do want to test his damage though. And then I'll just use Melee's ult, because Melee probably won't hit cap. So he's got 6 stacks of Wrath, so he's got the max amount of Wrath he can have. For an AoE card, on a very tanky unit, that isn't too bad. That was surprisingly better than what I was expecting. I was honestly expecting about half that damage. That's a debuff probably. Then he's going to start critting NAOFUMI, but NAOFUMI's got quite a high crit resistance, so I'm not too fussed. Oh, yeah, it's definitely noticeable though. Okay, he's taking a lot of damage, so we're going to do this. This. Okay, I'm also then going to cleanse, because that means everyone will then get rid of the debuff, and I'm going to get rid of this card as well. So probably the reason I'm using this card first. I'm not sure if the damage cap's 30% or 35%, that's the main reason. And I can now remove the debuff on Magelda, that would lower her ult gauge. Even though it's only like for 1 turn, or 2 turns. Okay, now that's when NAOFUMI becomes completely useless, unless I 1-turn this thing. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm going to try and 1-turn it. I am going to try and 1-turn it. I have full faith in this team. Magelda's got to do 10%. Okay, Magelda did 20%. So as long as they do enough, I have no faith in this team. They're not going to do it. Okay. We are now in a slight pickle. Because now NAOFUMI can now no longer use a taunt card, as the first thing this thing disables is stance cards. which is slightly irritating. If I had an extra melee card, I may have been able to do it. I'll have to start saving cards now for the next phase. Okay. Yeah, Miguel is still going to get crit. I'm completely fine with that. This is going to now NAOFUMI stance is not going to be completely useless. That's okay. I'm completely fine with that. Get rid of this, 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 and this. The reason I'm keeping Melee's AoE will probably hit it will hit very hard because of Pierce, of course. Pierce is a broken stat. Please don't give me a horrible passive. Okay, this might actually be doable. This might actually be doable. So we want to lower his stats as much as humanly possible immediately. So I might do this, 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 now this. He didn't crit the second hit, of course. Thank you, Melee. Really appreciate that, bro. Freya doing decent damage as usual. If he targets Miguel, we might be in a slight problem, only because Miguel's currently got debuffed, and I got the passive where if I'm debuffed, he guaranteed crits. Okay, the debuff's gone. I no longer have that fear. We have probably won this. That flag card will probably do a decent chunk. Obviously, melee damage reduction. Oh, okay, I might be dead. Oh, Freya's dead at least. Or maybe not. I'd love to see. I'd love to see how a NAOFUMI could have like tanked that. Obviously, you can't because cringe game. Anyway, we have one. So this will remove all the debuffs of Freya. He heals so much, man. Man, I wish NAOFUMI's like passive was like constant. Like not when he was. Imagine if it was just always. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't need to clip it. We did do it first run, of course. Obviously, this was a quick run of it, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend this team. Just stick with Diane. This team is very good. Like, don't get me wrong, this team is very good. But if you had Diane instead of NAOFUMI, it probably would have been not quicker, because NAOFUMI actually did some pretty decent damage, and Diane only really does decent damage towards the end. But yeah, wasn't too bad. Let me show you the gear of my character's equipment info. As you can see here, attack Rodam, attack defense because she needs to tank. Attack Rodam, all defense with Pierce rolls in the top, the attack pieces. Just DPS, DPS. I had HP defense on my Sariel and we still did it. Okay, that was actually pretty insane. That means my melee wasn't hitting as hard as he should hit. And he's got Tarmiel just because all defense plus healing him as well, which is very useful. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.